hit the road on a journey to unfold. In New Brunswick they'll explore breweries, distilleries, and more. Big ass road trip 2.0, with beer and laughter they'll go, meeting folks along the way, and envy every day's a holiday. From St. John to Moncton Town, they'll sample brews that abound, crafted with care, made with pride.
Hi, welcome to another episode of Beer Shoe and B. Right now we're with Amber, Joel, and
I'm Tim
the Toolman.
Tim
Byrne. We're at Off-Grid Ales, and we thought, well, we tried a beer last time. Actually, the video was posted 3 days ago, but it was filmed last year, and we liked it, but now I guess it's tweaked. So the Tremolo.
Yeah.
I gave it a 10 out of 10 last time.
Yeah. So let's see. Do we have a glass?
Absolutely.
All right.
Hoping this don't pop on you.
Hey?
I'm hoping this don't pop because it was a pilot brew.
So this one is a new recipe.
This is a new recipe that we developed. The original recipe had coffee base malts in it.
Okay.
That certainly gave some of the espresso notes. More dark coffee notes. We wanted to try to take those out a little bit, and it was personal preference more than anything else. The beer itself, I like the original recipe for sure,
Okay.
but I just wanted to get the coffee notes out of it and try to bring across more of a caramel, sweeter type flavor as opposed to the coffee.
Okay.
You just want out of the
Okay, please, thanks.
A sampler glass. Oh yeah. That's better. Chin chin goes. Chin chin. All right, tastes way better.
find the difference in that.
Oh, yeah.
Movie. Thank you.
Damn.
So that was the first time.
I find it's a lot less harsh than
What?
for the other one. It goes on so smooth that you get all the flavor at once.
And then we also changed the yeast profile. We just went with a very common SO4. That was for the original.
Okay.
And then we wanted this one to be a little clearer, but also have a little bit more crispness, which comes with the SO5. Yeast that we do. More of a cream ale, crisp. We use it to make it or mimic a lager using ale recipes or ales yeast with that type of yeast.
Okay. What got you to create Off-Grid Ales? What was the inspiration?
So my wife and I purchased this business 3 years ago from friends of ours.
Okay.
They originally had the brewery on Harvey Lake.
Okay.
And they were the original thinkers behind going off grid. They had solar panels,
Okay.
they had a wind turbine as their main sources of energy. So when we decided to leave the corporate world and get into something different, food manufacturing has been in my blood and my wife's blood for the past 20 years, so we wanted to get into something food related, beverage related.
Okay.
And then as a hobby, I always kind of did my full grain home brewing. But then we're sitting on Talia, my wife's name. This is her homestead. She's the 5th generation owner of the land. So this was a fully operational dairy farm about 20 years ago.
Okay.
And her father decided to get out of that industry, but we maintained the land for the past 20 years for hay. Selling to horse owners and whoever else needed that.
Okay.
And we always wanted to try to rejuvenate the farm, to bring it back to something different, but also to be able to use all the fields and share with people the beautiful land and the atmosphere that's about here. So when we see their business plan combined with all the land, combined with the way of life that we try to live here as best we can, being sustainable and trying to use as much as you can with what you got. It made a perfect fit for us to build the brewery, continue what they're doing, just on a bigger level.
Okay.
So we installed the tap room. The original brewery was just a manufacturing brewery only. So we got our tap room, and now we want to advance into what we defined as a brewing estate. So we're trying to mimic what the wineries already have done and do very, very well. We want to do that on the beer side.
Okay.
Put in, say, an acre of barley, an acre of hops, not necessarily for us to use in our manufacturing, but to give the overall customer experience.
Okay, so they can see
They
what.
can get out, they can see it, they can put the hot cones in their hand
Yeah.
and smell the beautiful flavors, but then also get out and hike around, read a book up by the watering hole, which what it used to be, and now it's a perfect skating pond in the wintertime, or a place you can read a book in the summer. So yeah, it's about combining all of that into a sustainable
Okay.
brewery type of living, basically.
So what was your first brewed beer that you guys made? When you said that you
As OG?
As OG, yeah.
Good question. So that would have been the Solstice. So it's not on tap here right now, but we do
that's
have,
freaking good.
I just posted about it yesterday, actually.
so this is the Solstice.
Yeah.
Dude, you love that one.
What I wanted to do, I guess owning the business, was I really liked the Sunny Day, and I really liked the Campfire Red.
Yeah.
And I wanted to combine those, and you would think that that would be super, super easy. We had 5 versions that we did, and what I couldn't really capture at the beginning was getting the caramel notes up front first without being overpowered by the hoppiness. So on the 5th version, we finally tweaked it enough that you get the caramel up front, followed by more of a West Coast hoppy feel. It's not on the juicy side of hops, it's
Yeah.
more on it's straight up hop bitterness as opposed to on the juicier side, like a New England IPA. But yeah, good question. That was the very first recipe that we developed here that would have been outside of the original.
So when you bought Off Grid and rebranded to OG, what did you buy? Did you buy recipes, brewing equipment? Because you obviously moved the brewery here. And did you buy even like the solar panels and stuff like that? Like, what did you buy?
Yeah, another good question. It was the IP, or the recipes,
Yep.
and it was the equipment.
Okay.
They were still and still are off-grid, so they converted the brewery back into a workshop, but they needed their solar panels because they made their life into that way of living.
Wow.
Right.
So they needed to keep
They
that.
completely live off grid.
Yeah, we took the equipment, moved it up to here, and then had Epic Energy Solutions put in the solar panel system for what we needed.
Okay,
And
so
then
you got all new.
all new
panels.
solar panels
Wow.
that were engineered for the power we were going to use here, plus growth as well. So with that also came actually the original owner, Randy, great couple, still comes up here twice a week. When we did our changeover, he was heavily involved in helping us set up, so it was a great partnership, right from the beginning, right to the end.
Yeah, because I'm sure they wanted it to succeed. They didn't want to just sell it and walk away.
Yeah, exactly, and they had a number of offers, but the offers that they had, from what I understand, just didn't fit with where they wanted to see the business kind of go. It was either people wanted the recipes, but they didn't want to go solar anymore, or so we kind of checked all the boxes. We were going to keep it out here,
Right.
and not move it somewhere far away.
Yeah.
We were going to keep it sustainable, and we weren't going to change original recipes because we had a great following anyways.
Yeah.
And they knew us from my wife's side. Their daughters went to school together and stuff like that. So yeah, it was
Right,
no
she was
problem.
from
It's
here.
just me, I guess.
Yeah.
So do you have
I love
any that's exclusive to the tap room and that's not an AMDL or
So right now the exclusive would be the crisp air that went into liquor stores in June and sold out very quickly. So now it's going in as an everyday, starting at the end of September. So that one is exclusive for here right now until it goes in.
So thank you very much for the explanation and why you got Off-Grid Ales and
OG.
OG.
It's OG now.
OG.
Yes. Rebranded.
Oh God.
Old guy.
So we love last year we wanted to come, we didn't have time, but finally this year we had time. And we love the experience, I love the place, and it's cozy, it's comment tu dirais ça, it's,
feels like home?
yeah. Well, thank you very much.
No, I thank you guys. Appreciate what
Appreciate
you
it.
guys are doing and
Oh,
spreading
yes.
the word, and keep it up.
We're spreading the gospel.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you as well.
So see you guys on another episode of Beer Show and Me.
See you guys later.
Though we're sailing through New Brunswick, from Camden to Bathurst Sound, with cider, craft and spirits, our glasses never frown. From Tregady's fine brews to Miramichi's hearty stouts, every sip from Moncton to St. John we'll drink and shout.